talking about one of my favorite things, and that is Epcot Festival food. We're ranking my top 10 Festival of the Arts foods. Festival of the Arts is incredible. They always combine amazing food with a beautiful artistic presentation. Before we get into the countdown though, make sure that you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoy Disney food as much as I do. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our Disney adventures. So now let's get to it. Number 10, Deconstructed dish, Deconstructed BLT. The Deconstructed BLT is kind of what it sounds like. It's a BLT that has been deconstructed. So it has all the components of a traditional BLT, and that include crispy pork belly, soft poached egg, brioche, watercress, and tomato jam. The Deconstructed BLT is really good. It's just probably my least favorite of the things I got at the Deconstructed dish. Next, we're heading over into World Showcase to the China Pavilion and the Painted Panda. Number 9 is the Old Shanghai Shi Zi Tao. Is the Old Shanghai Shi Zi Tao. I'm really sorry if I butchered that. It's pork and water chestnut meatballs served with taro root. A pro of this dish is that you got a massive meatball. It feels like you're getting your money's worth because it's just the giant size of this meatball. Taste-wise though, it could do more. The sauce that was on the taro root was pretty good, but the meatball itself was kind of lacking for me, so that's why it's number 9 on our list. Speaking of new items at the Painted Panda, this year we were introduced to the Sea Butterfly, which is a butterfly pea flower infused cocktail with lychee syrup, vodka, light rum, and magic boba pearls. If there was like an Instagram worthy award, this is the winner. It is a beautiful drink. I would hands down recommend this one. It's just, I mean, it's so beautiful. How can you not take a picture with it? For number 8, we're heading to L'Art de la Cuisine Française. That's over in the France Pavilion, and here we're gonna find the warm Brie cheese bowl. This treat is pretty self-explanatory. It is melted Brie inside of a bread bowl. And the reason it is number 8 is because you can't go wrong with melted cheese in my opinion. Also though, it's a little on the generic side. The presentation was not super great. In past years, they've had a cute little emblem on the top of the bread bowl that said what the booth was, so like that was cute and they got props for that. But this year it was just a plain bread bowl with some melted cheese, which again, nothing wrong with that, but also nothing super exceptional about that either. For number 7, we're heading on down to Canada in the Masterpiece Kitchen. Here we have the salmon and cream gâteau with egg yolk cream, caviar, and micro herbs. It looks really lovely. For me, the taste just isn't quite as great as the presentation. My piece was kind of fishy tasting. This one just was not quite working for me. And I've also had this treat in years past and it's been better. So I'm kind of just like hoping that maybe this was a weird fluky year. Sushi Doughnut, number 6. The Sushi Doughnut is rice in the shape of a donut, obviously, and it's topped with salmon, tuna, shrimp, cucumber, sesame seed, and then it comes with wasabi aioli, sriracha, and eel sauce as decoration. This one's ranking kind of in the middle of the list because it is a super cute presentation and it's pretty good sushi, not just for like theme park sushi, but just like in life sushi. For number 5, we're actually gonna stay in Japan, and here we're gonna go with the Stone Garden. Now this one is new this year and it is so adorable. The reason why this one is ranking higher than some of the others is because I feel like it really exemplifies the Festival of the Art part of what we're going for with this Epcot Festival. The idea of this treat is that you basically make your own stone garden. The red bean paste kind of acts like the sand, and then there's chocolate stones and rice pebbles that you can like put into the garden, and you can use your fork and like trace lines, and it's just a really fun, cute idea. The taste was pretty good. There was nothing crazy overpowering about it, just a very approachable taste to the dessert, and it is just such a darn cute idea. Now that we're a little closer to the top of the list, we're heading back to the Deconstructed dish. First off, I have to say that the Deconstructed dish is hands down my favorite booth at Festival of the Arts. I feel like this booth specifically really encapsulates what Festival of the Arts is all about. It's really good tasting food, but it's presented in a way that really shows off the artistry, and everything that you get there, it's gonna taste good, but it's also gonna look just as good. And number 4 is the Deconstructed Reuben. This one has rye, corned beef, Gruyere panna cotta, Brussels sprouts, Thousand Island dressing. Super fantastic, and it's consistent. I've had this treat for going on 4 years. 4 years now, and it's very consistent every time, which I really appreciate. It always looks great, it always tastes great. This one is definitely a must for me. My rule of thumb is you can't go wrong with the Japan booth or the France booth. And for that reason, number 3 is back over in the France pavilion. In the L'Art de la Cuisine Française, you can find the croissant à la truffle noir d'hiver, or the black winter truffle. Here's where you're gonna get a mix of crusty, flaky, amazing croissant with herby truffle goodness on the inside. You can't go wrong with that in my book. Plus, it looks pretty darn cool. This one is $7.75, so it's a little pricey for what you get. It's just like a standard croissant size. If you're a fan of truffle and herbs and creaminess inside of a flaky croissant, you're not gonna regret this one. For number 2, we're heading back to Old Reliable, the Deconstructed dish. Here, we're talking about the Deconstructed strawberry cheesecake this time. It's whipped New York style cheesecake with fresh Florida strawberries and sugar cookies. First off, adorable presentation. The beautiful like sugar on the cookies down to the little pink pearls. It's just very detailed and very beautiful, and it has an amazing taste to match. I don't know what that cheesecake is all about, but if they were to just bottle that up and sell that, I would be eating it with a spoon because it is delicious. And year after year, it is consistently one that I look forward to. Oh, and the strawberry sauce at the bottom, it has glitter in it. Before we leave the Deconstructed dish, I want to give an honorable mention to the Rain Boba. This is soda water, but they have these different colored popping bobas in there that make it really beautiful and change the flavor every time you take a sip. And the best part, however, is you get a cup with figment on it. It's super adorable. And for number 1, we're going with the red hot mala shrimp. You can find this treat over in the Painted Panda. And if you are a fan of spicy foods, you are definitely not gonna wanna miss this one. The shrimp are in this peanut sauce with sriracha in it, so there's a little bit of kick to it and a little bit of sweetness, which meld really well together. The presentation is beautiful. It's served in this martini glass with noodles on the bottom, this seaweed salad, and then the red hot shrimp, and the white, green, and red look beautiful together. The taste is spectacular. The noodles are delicious, the shrimp's delicious, the presentation looks delicious, and for that reason, it is number 1 on our list of 2021 Festival of the Arts foods. All right, so that's the 10 foods that we tried this year at Festival of the Arts, ranged from 10 to 1. Let me know what you think down below, and don't miss any of our future videos.